Power? The word itself vibrates with a quiet danger. It doesn't shout. It whispers. It doesn't ask. It takes. It moves through every era, every empire, every room you've ever entered. It's older than language, stronger than love, and far more honest than morality. From the dawn of civilization, humans have lived in invisible hierarchies: kings and courtiers, leaders and followers, predators and prey. Power is the invisible current that decides who survives and who fades into history. It can build a nation or it can destroy one. It can unite millions or isolate a single man. Robert Greene looked into the core of human ambition and didn't look away. The 48 Laws of Power is not a book for the faint-hearted. It's a mirror, one that shows you the faces behind the masks, the strings behind the smiles. It forces you to confront a truth most people spend their whole lives running from: that the world is not ruled by fairness. It's ruled by strategy. When Greene studied centurism, politics, war, and seduction, he found a pattern. Laws that repeated themselves across every era, every culture, every throne. Pharaohs followed them, emperors refined them. CEOs, generals, lovers all obeyed them, knowingly or not. The first law is almost poetic in its cruelty. Never outshine the master. The world punishes brilliance that exposes insecurity. Be too talented, too confident, too capable, and you awaken envy, the most dangerous of emotions. History is full of geniuses who were destroyed not by failure, but by shining too brightly in the wrong direction. Power demands light, but never too much of it. Then conceal your intentions. To reveal your plan is to surrender your advantage. Greene reminds us that humans fear what they don't understand. The less people know about your motives, the more power you hold. A mystery commands attention, while transparency invites attack. Even silence becomes a tool, because when you say less, others fill the silence with their own imagination. And imagination, left unchecked, becomes fear. He warns us of a truth modern society forgets. Reputation is everything. Your name walks into rooms before you do. People trust or dismiss you based on the myth they've built around you. Control that myth, or be controlled by it. In a world of noise, image is armor. Protect it with your life. But Greene's philosophy goes deeper than tactics. It's psychological warfare wrapped in timeless observation. He says, court attention at all costs. Not because vanity matters, but because invisibility is death. Power flows toward what's seen, what's remembered. The forgotten are already defeated. He reminds us that mercy and morality have limits. Crush your enemy totally, not because cruelty is noble, but because half measures breed vengeance. The unfinished war returns. The wounded opponent waits in the shadows. Power is not about rage, it's about precision. Strike once, strike clean, and never look back. The irony, though, is beautiful. Greene never tells you to become ruthless. He tells you to become aware, to see the theater of life for what it is, a stage of performances, alliances, betrayals, and silent duels of ambition. Every compliment, every smile, every handshake hides motive. And to survive in that play, you must learn to act, not merely react. Plan all the way to the end. This law defines the architects of destiny. The powerful don't live day by day. They build years in advance. They anticipate betrayal, plan for chaos, and prepare for both victory and downfall. Because power isn't luck, it's chess, not dice. Another law whispers from history's edge. Never appear too perfect. Perfection breeds resentment. The wise know how to display flaws strategically, to appear human, approachable, harmless. Power hides behind humility just as a blade hides behind a smile. And then, one of Greene's most haunting insights: think as you like, but behave like others. Blend in. Adapt, become invisible in plain sight. Power doesn't announce itself. It infiltrates. The ones who seem ordinary often hold the deepest control. But behind all these laws lies the greatest truth. Power begins with self-mastery. You cannot rule others until you rule yourself. You cannot command obedience if you cannot command your own impulses. Anger, pride, fear. They are the enemies that live within. And if you can conquer them, the outer world becomes your stage. Greene's laws are ancient, not because they're old, but because they're eternal. They expose the raw mechanics of human behavior, the lust for control, the fear of weakness, the instinct to dominate or submit. Even love, he says, is a power game. Lovers manipulate through affection, just as kings manipulate through fear. You might think this world sounds cruel, but Greene would argue that cruelty comes from blindness. The one who sees clearly can choose when to fight, when to yield, when to walk away. Awareness is not cynicism, it's liberation. Think of a king who rules not with violence, but with silence. A queen who conquers hearts without speaking a word. A leader whose calm terrifies his enemies more than any sword. That is power, not loud, not chaotic, but controlled. Greene reminds us, power is neither good nor evil. It simply amplifies whoever you already are. If you are wise, it makes you a guide. If you are selfish, it makes you a tyrant. If you are lost, it consumes you entirely. And perhaps that's the greatest warning in his book. Power is addictive. It whispers to the ego, promising safety, respect, immortality. But those who chase it blindly end up enslaved by their own hunger. True power doesn't come from control over others. It comes from control over yourself. Imagine the world as a grand stage. The weak perform without knowing the script. The strong not only know it, they write it. Greene's book hands you the pen. He doesn't promise kindness or happiness or peace. He promises awareness, the ability to see how influence moves through every human interaction. Because every relationship, every deal, every glance contains a struggle for dominance. Sometimes it's gentle, hidden beneath charm and laughter. Sometimes it's brutal, carved into history. But it's always there. You can deny it, or you can master it. You can follow blindly, or you can learn to see the invisible strings. And if you can learn to see them, to read the room, control your emotions, and play your role with patience and precision, you stop being a pawn. You become the player. The world won't change for you. But when you understand power, when you see how it breathes and moves, the world starts to unfold before you, not against you. So learn the laws, study the silence, let others chase noise while you move unseen. Observe, calculate, and wait. Power comes not to those who demand it, but to those who understand it. And one day when opportunity appears, you won't hesitate. You'll already be ready. You'll already know the rules. And in that quiet moment, when others stumble, you'll step forward, calm and certain. Because the game doesn't belong to those who play loudest. It belongs to those who play best